I have my timeline starting at 1822, where Charles Babbage invented the first mechanical computer. He was considered the father of computers, and he was an English mathematician who invented the concept of programming computers. Next we have the Z1 computer in 1938. One might ask, what is a Z1 computer? Well, it is a binary digital computer using a punch tape. It was the first freely programmable computer. Next is going to be the complex number calculator. In 1939, George Stibitz invented the complex number calculator. It is considered the foundation for all digital computers. Next, in 1944, is the Mark series of computers. In 1944, at Harvard University, Howard Aiken and Grace Hopper designed the Mark series of computers. It's called the Harvard Mark I computer. Mark stands for the IBM Automatic Sequence Controlled Calculator. It was an electromechanical computer. The automatic sequence-controlled calculator was the first operating machine that could execute long computations automatically. Next on my timeline, I have the first electronic computer in 1950 by Hideo Yamaguchi, where he invented the first electronic computer in Japan. Next, I have, in 1904, Fortran computer language programs was developed by John Backus and IBM. Here I have a little video for you.
These three programming manuals, a guide to Fortran or formula translation programming, a guide to ALGOL or algorithmic development language, and COBOL, common-oriented business language. These were examples of the very first manuals developed for standards for these programming languages.
In 1962, the first computer game was invented. Its name was Space Wars, and it was invented by Steve Russell and MIT. In 1971, Ray Tomlinson invented email. As 1984 came rolling along, cyberspace was invented by William Gibson. He published Neuromancer and uses the word cyberspace. In 1991, the World Wide Web was created. Here's a YouTube video of the invention of the World Wide Web.
And by the summer of 1991, scientists around Europe were just beginning to be connected. Berners-Lee came up with a name for his new idea, which has stuck. He called it the World Wide Web. This young British scientist will certainly be remembered by future generations. His World Wide Web would change the world.
A few years later, in 1996, this is when the personal technology for me was started. In 1996, I used to play Nintendo 64 and Mario Kart with my cousin, brother, and my sister at my grandma's house. After this, we jumped to October 31st, 2005. On my 13th birthday, I finally got a cell phone. It was a Verizon LG, and it just had the basics with a camera phone, but it was the happiest moment of my life at that point. In 2007, Facebook finally entered my life. My sister had had Facebook all through high school, and I was in middle school at the time, and she wouldn't let me get a Facebook until she graduated. So as soon as she graduated, like the day that she graduated, I got a Facebook, and it was great. In 2008, I got an iPod Nano, and it was just a sick one, and I loved it, and it never left my side. The last thing on my timeline is the Apple MacBook that was finally mine in 2011 when I graduated high school. My dad allowed me to get it because I was going to college the next year. It was the best graduation present ever. Well, that's it for my timeline. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you.